Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Operation Showbiz. My name is Navi, and this is Donkus, and we have PJ in the background. We'd like to thank you for coming to the show today.
And as always, we'd also like to thank Andy and PSG for putting us up and allowing us. This week's show, we're going to be covering, again, the upcoming events that we've got this week. We're going to be going over our past week local results. We're going to be looking at some standout clips from the week, and we will be featuring another player for our Player Spotlight.
This upcoming week, we have Smash 4 Monday coming up on Monday, nothing on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have Safe and Shield again, nothing Thursday, and then to finish up our week for Smash, we have Smash It Up at Game Nest.
And then we will be also featuring a tournament at Pizza 9, Unnecessary Pepperonis, sponsored by PJ and the Vegas Esports Crew.
This past week, we didn't have anything on Sunday, but on Monday, we have Smash 4 Mondays. We have JK coming up in first in singles, and JK and Tav winning it up in doubles. Let's go ahead and pull up the bracket. This week we have JK making a clean run through winner's side. Coming up on the opposite side, we have, it looks like Gabe coming in, and then Z meeting him in winners finals.
Yeah, no real upsets there. Z coming back super strong, running 2-0. He had 2-1 against Poi.
Actually, we have
right
Ven and Skinny. Skinny taking Ven out 2-1 in winner's side.
Yeah.
That's
a good PR win for him.
Standout win that week. Coming up into losers, we have Wildfire beating Terabyte 2-0 in losers.
And Ven making a clean run through, taking out KVP, Technicals, Granny Smith, taking out Gabe as well. Going to be able to pull himself all the way up. Till only ran into Brosnex, who did win that one 2-0. Hard matchup against the Ryu. And then Z was able to finish off losers finals, taking out Brosnex to go ahead and clinch himself second place.
On Tuesday, we didn't have any events again, but we have Donkus over here going to bring it up into Wednesday.
So Wednesday, we did have Safe Rush Shield at Power Up, and you can check out the bracket. Here, we had JK winning it. Vash pulled up second, Snoop third, and Granny Smith in fourth. Great showings by all those guys. Again, we can see here JK not having too much trouble running through. We did see my buddy Sim return. Unfortunately, looks like he got kind of bodied by K-Money. Going through the rest of the bracket here, we have Gabe again dropping a early set to 0 EXE, going to have to be making that losers run. And 0 was able to pull through, beating Tav as well, until he ran into Terabyte, but those are still two pretty good wins for him.
He actually had a really good run this past Wednesday. I believe coming in 7th, finishing it up total. If we could go ahead and take a look at losers. We have Ultimate Gamer beating Lumen 2-0 on loser side.
That's a good one for him. And unfortunately, not quite ready to take on Poyo. Did manage to pull a game off of him, losing that one 2-1 and moving on. Poyo usually has a pretty solid losers run. Was able to handle Rajit, but again, losing to 0 EXE, who was just having a fantastic week that week. Prophet also showing his stuff, was able to pull off the win against Navi, and then also being 0 EXE, and then pulling one game off of Snoop. Snoop's been having his number as of late, and Granny Smith making a great run on loser side himself, 2-0 over Dirtle, taking it 2-1 over Zyro, which is still, even considering seeing, still a really strong win for him, and then also winning over Terabyte. And very nearly taking over Snoop, 3-2.
And then Snoop losing to Vash 3-1 that week, and then to finish up the tournament, JK winning 3-1 once again to finish out the tournament that week.
Absolutely. And then Friday, we did have Smash It Up over at Game Nest. Singles was won by Brosnex. Second place, Kona. Third place, Snoop. And fourth place was taken down by Ty. And looking at bracket here, Snoop had a pretty clean run through. Took Crispy out, took Kona out the first time around. Ran into Brosnex at the end, was sent to losers. Brosnex not having the cleanest run. Won 2-1 against Technicals, a 2-1 against Ven, but definitely getting it done. And was able to hold on to take the whole thing down. But Ty, having lost that early run, we'll see how well he did here in losers in just a moment. Taking it 2-1 over Wildfire, and then beating Gabe 2-0. And Gabe right now just really struggling. Hopefully he'll find his groove again here pretty soon.
Yeah, definitely not his week this week.
Yeah.
Ty also taking out Douglas 2-1, and Ven 2-1 as well. Making a clean run through losers,
Yeah.
losing to Kona only 1-2 there.
Absolutely took his shot at him and at least got one game in the bag. Unfortunately, wasn't able to finish out, but a fantastic run through by Ty.
We also have Snoop losing to Kona 2-3, and then Kona losing to Brosenek 3-1 to finish up our tournament week this week.
That's going to be it for the weeklies this week. Next, we're going to transition to our clips of the week. First one up we have for you guys is going to be Ven versus Technicals from PSG. Let's go ahead and run that clip.
To like outspace that jab right there, because that jab is actually like hits farther than it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to rack up easy damage with lasers.
Oh yeah. Technicals is just kind of running away, landing hits where he can, slowly like build up his percent lead, because he doesn't want Zelda to get the grab and like build up more percentage. All right,
You know, just if he can give him 10 more percent, 10 maybe 20. Oh, and he gets the sweet spot back here. It's gonna be the stock.
Sweet spot at back air to answer.
So as we're looking at this clip here, Ven already up a stock. Well, I mean, he was up a stock, and then Technicals was able to clean it up. But right now he had an early 49% lead, and right now Technicals is really trying to slow it down, showing off some of the stuff he learned while playing Toon Link, trying to camp it out, get as much early percentage as he can. But Ven not afraid to approach, especially against lasers, and keep it going in the neutral here. Technicals trying to get a little something started there, but right here, Ven coming down, getting the sweet spot back here, and 69%, you live by the 69, you die by the 69, so shouts to Ven for pulling that one down with that really clean finish.
Yeah, as you can see in this this clip, it's mostly just them trying to play footsies with each other until it was just Tech going in a bit too hard there, giving Ven the chance to go ahead and take the win on the set, or the game actually, I'm sorry. We're going to transition into our next clip of the week. At the same tournament, we have Z versus JK.
Just like that. Clap to forward.
He's gonna return a favor. But yeah, this is the time where like a lot of our like really strong players, like up until they start playing each other, like sometimes they'll opt to pick their secondaries to get some practice on those, and also to kind of experiment with certain matchups. Like a lot of players, because I know that's a common thing in Melee to just.
That's gonna be it.
Huh. I like that.
He gets like
I like that.
perfect.
And coming into this clip this week, we have Z and JK playing in grand finals. Right now they're just playing around with secondary characters that they're trying about, but it looks like they're just playing really footsie style, trying to play neutral. Not much going on really, just trying to fill each other out here. As we have, it looks like JK pushing Z off the stage, which just gets reversed easily. Both of them trying to gain stage control. Going on with Z trying to follow up with a down air to just finish up the game there. And then we just have an up tilt. Let's just end the game.
That was a ridiculous up tilt spike. So what was happening with this one, JK was playing. Yeah, I love that face that JK has. He's not happy about that one. But what was going on here was they were switching off the secondaries, which they often will do when playing in grand finals. At that point, I know Z and Lycan used to do it a lot, but an absolutely explosive moment there where JK is recovering back on stage, and Z is able to snap him out of his rocket jetpack with the up tilt there and causing the explosion, then returning back with the up B, and then again a little bit of footies here, and Z doing the absolute most to try to get that stock down with that forward throw into fast fall down air, not catching it there, but that up tilt to get it off the platform. Just absolutely great stuff there from Z. JK went on to win that one. So next clip we're going to have for you guys is going to be Granny Smith versus Douglas at Safe on Shield.
Check out that rest a little bit, but on to this match.
So, Douglas gonna be switching to Fox.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I like that.
Oh,
Is that
that's
it?
it.
Wow!
30 seconds.
Excellent play by Granny Smith.
And yeah, incredible gimp right there from Granny.
That was
I was gonna mention.
that was an incredible series of play.
Okay, what else?
Check out.
I like that clip too. That was just a fantastic play for Granny Smith. And Douglas is no slouch. He's been playing Fox a lot lately, but Granny Smith just having absolute great control of everything he's doing in the air there, and understanding that it was very close for Douglas to go ahead and be able to get back on stage with that up B, even though it didn't look like it. He probably had the magnet hands to go ahead and recover, was able to cover that again with the down air and just seal the stock and also put a little bit of fear into Douglas.
Yeah, Granny's told me that he's went ahead and made this edge guard just for Fox himself. It's very deadly by the looks of it.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to go ahead and transition into our next clip of the week. It was on Friday. We have Brosenex versus Clario.
Yeah.
Clara's pretty
It just
good.
comes down to whoever just seals the stock. But like it's always so close. Like even right now.
Oh, that's
Even
gonna
right
be
now
it,
when
yeah.
Kevin has the lead now. Brosnex. Uh-oh.
Oh,
No,
that's
no.
gonna be
Don't let it
hefty
happen.
damage.
No, no,
Oh
no.
my god,
no,
this is
no,
not happening.
It's time. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh my
He
god.
DI'd correctly out of that. No, it's coming again.
Oh
Oh.
my god. I just what? Just what
Brosenex
did I
is-
just see?
It's a. Nope. Okay, he SDI'd correctly. So he's not going to die just that early. But wow. This game's
Okay,
actually.
he got the counter. No.
So in this clip here, we see Clario, who I'm so super happy is starting to come out to more stuff. He's an absolute force in crew battles. If you can ever go back and watch some of the crew battle matches, I definitely recommend it. Brosenex here just doing what Ryu does best, showing a lot of really great stuff. With fantastic edge guard here, and then he's able to land most of his combo. Clario able to get out of it, knowing the direction that he's going to need a DI to escape the ultimate fate here. And again, it looked like Brosenex was completely in the driver's seat, and Clario was having just the worst time finding any way in. Fortunately, not dying to that there, was able to get back on stage, and we'll see here the fantastically timed counter with the stage spike to go ahead and get that stock.
Yeah, as you can see, we just have a lot of stuff going on in this clip. We have up airs to dare right there. We have Brosenex doing a jab lock reset. And then we have Clario go ahead and stage spiking Brosenex with a counter on this up B recovery. Transitioning into our next clip, it'll be our last clip of the week. We have JK versus Bestness at Fisticuffs this past weekend. Let's go ahead and bring it up.
To finish the stock.
Oh, that's a dangerous bullet arts there, but does not get punched
Yeah,
for that.
point blank
That was really
shooting.
close.
Yeah. Oh, jab, 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 and that's going to be it.
Beautiful. That is a Bayonetta combo. We
I
don't
don't
see
know if
often.
this is something Vash was telling him, but unable to.
So this one here was super important for JK to take down. Bestness have been able to reset grand finals, winning either 3-1 or 3-2. The stream went down, so I wasn't able to see. And right now he's up 2 games. Right before this happened, Vash fortunately was able to step down, give JK a little bit of coaching, and was able to make this happen. So the reason why this one's so important, even though it looks like a normal Bayo combo, is Bestness has gotten extremely good at getting out of a lot of those combos. So JK was able to find the right percentage at the right time to guarantee that fair 3 off the side, and this was the turning point that allowed him to reverse 3-0.
It's also an important match here because a lot of the times that they've been playing, JK's just been completely destroying Bestness in most of the matches that they've been playing. And it's good to see that Bestness has figured out what he's been doing wrong in this match. And it looks like he's been applying it as well. If you can see, he reset and went ahead and did, he was up 2-0 against JK. And then we're just going to go ahead and transition into our player spotlight of the week. This week we have Yada JK. He's a Bayonetta main. His placements this week, we have, he got first at Smash 4 Mondays, first at SOS this weekend, and first at Fisticuffs as well. We do have 2 clips coming up for you guys. We'll go ahead and pull them up in just a second.
Audience today.
Yeah. So, but I think let's see how Dylan fares this time,
Right?
because
Let's see if he's about to get double.
So this is going to be an older one from PSG, but just like the one we saw before, this one is a fair one, covered all the way across, and then the next game, the next stock, JK is going to be able to do exactly the same thing here against Villain. And this was right during the time that he got back from SoCal, and he learned to do that one against Larry Lur. But it just is one of those things where it really goes to show how much experience you can gain by going out of state and experience a lot of other things. This was a time when Villain really was the only Fox main we had to speak of. Other people were starting to pick him up and look at him, but he was doing a lot of work, and JK was able to make that adjustment. Give a little bit of background here. JK is currently ranked #1 in Vegas, and he's there for a really good reason. I mean, you guys see the clips every week. You see every week how he's getting first place at every weekly he goes to. In fact, in this quarter, if you go back and look, he's won 16 out of the 17 events he went to. He lost to Lycan at one event and got second. He's got a strong record out of state. He's got tournament wins over most of SoCal. That includes Void, Tyrant, K9, Ido, and he's also got wins on Mr. E, Rain, Kameme, and Abadango. He's been on SoCal PR twice. Last time he was 5.5 and was able to get on there, play enough that they actually wanted to put him on there, even though he's not a resident of the area. He's considered to be in the top 5 Bayos in the world right now, and he's got a bunch of really strong finishes under his belt. Second at 2GG's Pay It Forward event. He got third at Battle on the Strip Invitational and San Diego State 6. 33rd at Genesis 4. Second Battery Basement 8 in Colorado. And then again this last weekend at Fisticuffs in Colorado, he pulled down first place. His gameplay and his skill, they're again on a major upswing. And it's going to be amazing to see really what he does this summer. But shout outs to him for not only his own success, but really it helps put Vegas Smash on the map. And always, guys, you can check him out on Twitter. Find him at twitter.com/richkid_JK. Make sure you send him that love. All right, that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you again so much, guys, for checking it out and giving us your support. Make sure you tune in next week on this YouTube channel. We will be bringing you yet another show, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can get us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for clip submissions. If you want to get at us, you can either tweet us individually, tweet at Vegas Smash, get at us on Facebook, or comment below on the YouTube video. We check all the comments. We'll be sure to see it there. And as always, you can find me at Big Daddy Dunkus.
And you can find me at NaviSay07.
And that's going to do it for us this week. We'll see you next week, guys. Thank you so much.